everyone, my name is JonesForShort, and welcome back. So, today there's something I kind of want to show off. Petition for change of name, recognition of change of gender, and issuance of new birth certificate. So, yeah, this is the change of name and gender form that I will be filing at the courthouse very soon. It's different. You know, it's one thing to have my friends and my siblings call me Jones, but you know, it's another entirely to actually make that legal. Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's like for months I've been going by Jones. And, you know, back when I decided that, you know, I want to start going by Jones instead of Josh from now on, I changed my name on Facebook from Joshua to Joanna. And, you know, it wasn't like a legal, official, anything sort of thing, but it still made me feel good about myself, you know? But, you know, it was really just kind of a superficial thing. You know, it was really just people calling me that. Me calling myself that. So, looking at this, petitioner, present name, Joshua Alexander Moss. Petitioner requests that the court decree that petitioner's name is changed in order to conform to petitioner's gender identity to proposed name, Joanna Catherine Dark Moss. Petitioner requests a decree recognizing that the petitioner's gender is changed to female. It's weird. Like, I didn't think like this would be affecting me. Like, it's just, I got the forms, filled them out, printed them out, and it's, I don't know, I just got like that sense of like butterflies in my stomach as I was filling each of these out. Okay, so the last page. The last page is one that I actually found really interesting and actually kind of got me sort of misty-eyed when I first looked at it. The court orders the name of Joshua Alexander Moss is changed to Joanna Catherine Dark Moss. The court further orders the gender of Joanna Catherine Dark Moss is changed to female. It's just, you know, it's like your name is now this. Joshua is now Joanna. Joanna's gender is now female. You know, it's not like Joshua's name is Joanna. Joshua's gender is now female. No, it's like it. The last page, like, it recognizes it. It recognizes what the new name is, and I don't know. I actually thought that was kind of cool. Like it's one thing to have my friends and my siblings and the people in my life, and to call me to call me Jones, to call me Joanna, or even my parents trying to get them to call me that. But you know, I grab my wallet and, you know, I see my ID looking back at me, my photo when I was 18 years old, my name, Joshua Alexander, printed on it. It's, I don't know, it's like I keep seeing like these reminders, that like, no, this, you know, I'm just being called this. This isn't actually my name. This isn't actually my name. This isn't actually my name. But, I don't know. It's like holding this, you know, getting ready to do this, just no hesitation. I just want to take it to the courthouse right now. I mean, I want to, but it's like a 45-minute drive. Like, I don't know, it just feels, it's bizarre. You know, it's like something that I've always kind of thought about. So but back when I was I wanted to transition, I kind of thought about like, okay, well, what exactly are all the milestones? No, not milestones. Like stepping stones, so to speak. It's like, okay, I'm on hormones now. Cool. At what point am I allowed to start going by a different name? At what point am I allowed to start going by feminine pronouns? It's like, because like everyone changes at different rates. Everyone has their own timelines. There isn't like one set official. Oh, 3 months you do this. At 7 months you do this. Like there's something like that. It's like I didn't really know what or when like you were allowed to do things. It's like, okay, when am I allowed to start going by female pronouns? Like at what point am I feminine enough in my transition to start going by different pronouns, to start going by a different name? When's that okay? When is that okay? And like that's something that's always kind of got to me. It's like, at what point am I allowed to officially change my name? At what point? Well, when have I progressed enough for this to be okay? And like I mentioned in my last video, there hasn't really been a point. It's just, let's just do it. A friend suggested, hey, would you like to start going by Jones from now on? Sure, let's do it. A friend said that, you shouldn't really wait till you're ready. Just, if you feel that you're a female, let's just start calling by female pronouns. And yeah, let's just start doing that then. And, it's like, I don't really know, like, how, at what point is good enough for me? See, the problem with me is that I'm so, like, perfectionistic. It's like, nothing is ever good enough. At no point will I ever be good enough. Back then, I honestly, truly believed that I wouldn't be able to start going by female pronouns, wouldn't start being allowed to change my name or doing anything like that until I was, like, completely changed, until I'd been on hormones for, like, at least a year, until I got, facial surgery, until until I was, like, so far progressed, would be when I would be okay with changing things, with going by different names and pronouns, with officially changing my name. Frankly, looking at, like, my old, like, views and applying them to, like, what I've done these past 4 or 5 months, it's like we've done things so prematurely. It's like, I don't think I'm progressed enough. Screw it, different name. Am I really, like, feminine enough looking to go by female pronouns? Screw it, let's do it. And it's like, yeah, forehead surgery is still something I would like to get, but even now I'm, like, reconsidering it. It's like, I mean, do I really need it? Like, do I really need to spend that much money and change my face to be happy? I look in the mirror nowadays and I'm already happy. It's like all these things, these trying to live up to that perfectionism, that those high standards that I set for myself all that time ago. I used to think that I needed. I've, like, cast those aside these past 5 months. I have, like, done whatever I have wanted, even if it feels a little early. Hell, it probably was really early, but, like, but even so, like, early on time, it still feels like it just doesn't feel wrong. So, even as I hold all these forms to change, to legally change my name and gender, to be recognized as Joanna Catherine Dark Moss, to be recognized as female, it's like no part of me is thinking, this is too early, we're not ready, I need to know. It's like I look at my ID and just think, let's do this already. What am I waiting for? So yeah, stepping stones aside, it's, me 3 years ago, me 8 years ago, nothing was ever good enough. Like, I was always just so nitpicky with my face and scrutinizing every tiny little flaw with my appearance. And now I look in the mirror and I have a lot of those same flaws. Like, my body hasn't... some things have changed, sure, but, like, I still have the same, like, skeletal structure, essentially. Like, my face is still very, very similar to what it used to be. I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm good enough or not. I don't care if I've transitioned enough or not. I want this, and I truly do feel I'm ready. So, you know, forget the stepping stones. Forget feeling as if that I need to be so far before I can do something. I need to have this happen. I need to have the surgeries. I need to do all of these things before I can, you know, make this a reality. No, I don't need that. Because I know who I am. I know what I am. Why put it off any longer? It honestly looks kind of cool seeing like my female name on an actual form. Joanna Catherine Dark Moss. I just remembered, in the video I made about how I got to my female name, my middle name used to be Alexa. It used to be Joanna Alexa Dark. Now we're Joanna Catherine Dark. There was a reason for that. It's like I was fine with the name Alexa back then, but I picked that name like 5 years ago maybe? Like way before Amazon Alexa came out. Like 7 years? I don't remember. Like I picked that name as my middle name a long time ago, but then now that name's kind of everywhere and I don't like it as much, so I decided to pick a name that's far more meaningful to me, which for me is Catherine. Catherine is an incredibly meaningful name to me. For a very specific reason. But that's a whole other discussion. Joanna Catherine Dark Moss. Anyways, yeah, I just kind of wanted to pop in, make a short little talk about this, about how we're ready to do this. Like, I'm 100% ready to to change it, to change everything. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Just kind of a shorty video. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys next week. Later.